Hey guys, this is Christ169 coming to you a video. I know it's Monday, it's Tuesday actually. I don't really make videos during the week on my case. I'm on vacation. But I gotta get the video out there because, something that's dear to me that's pretty interesting to look at. Okay. I had an issue with a bunch of fanboys on Steam here. Okay. They called me out. The precious little battlefield, right? I wrote a post in the comment section, a post that Battlefield 2042 is a load of crap. And I have 5 replies to this. And these fanboys lost their damn minds. Okay? These fanboys lost their minds, morphed into action, and told me I'm a fanboy of something other because I don't know how to play Battlefield. I'm sorry that I have too much of a life that I work to earn money, to keep a roof over my head, keep my car gas in it, to keep my internet on, to keep my phone service going. I have too much to live for to argue about Battlefield 2042 with a bunch of fanboy losers who have nothing better to do other than argue about to beat off to a fanboy, to beat off to a Battle 2042 poster. A lot more things in my time I can do than beating off to a Battlefield 2042 poster. Okay? But there's people like this out here, folks. These are the people that you're going to meet in real life when you get older. These retards who think that they have to police Battlefield Reddit or Battlefield Steam comments and morph into action with the fanboy ranger and call the fanboy zords to come firebomb your house because they think that they have to police their precious Battlefield 2042. Last comment I made to one guy was, if you like Battlefield so much, why don't you call them out on their BS? The game was not ready. No team deathmatch. None of this stuff right away. And even now, still no team deathmatch on this. So when you're looking at this, you're wondering, okay, so why there's no team deathmatch? Why is there no leaderboards? No voice chat? And I played a game, and I played 2 games. I played some elves killing thing. That's kind of weird. And I played Rush 2042. Or no, it was Conquest, whatever. I don't even care what it was anymore. I don't even give a damn, really. It was like maybe 8 people on there. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3:48 in the morning, December 21st, 4 days for Christmas. People are off school. People are off work for Christmas break. So people are online playing games. Now, are they playing Battlefield 2042? Probably not. They're probably playing Halo, I guarantee you. If I go on Halo right now, I'll probably find people on Halo playing Halo online. So obviously, right then and there, match your collection, whatever, doesn't matter. The point is, okay, the point is that there is a problem in the gaming community and its fanboys. I've been saying this for a long period of time. Fanboys are the bane of gaming existence because they get in the way. They bring us back 20, 30 years in the past. They don't seem to think that their opinion is stupid. They seem to think it's headline news worthy, and it's really just garbage can worthy. And I understand everybody has an opinion, everybody's right to opinion, and you know what? And I'm all for your opinions. But when your first thing to say is you're not good, get good, that's I know I'm gonna hear dur coming out of you after that. And when you go to a whole list of a biography of how great Battlefield 2042 is, and you've been playing for 240 hours and you had no problems day one. Bullshit. They're full of shit because the game is still not working in some people in some areas. People in Europe are having problems. Europe had some issues. Still in Europe, some areas still having issues like Europe and Canada had some issues for a while there. The game is not flawless, folks. And I wish the fanboys would put down the Mighty Morphin fanboy, you know, morphin devices and call off their firebombing Zords to not burn down people's houses and run around and rat at people because they don't like something someone says. The alt left and the fanboys have something in common. They're both retardedly extreme for no reason whatsoever. The alt left, with the socialists and crap like this, and the fanboys have one thing in common. They're both socialists. They both believe in their will be done and be damned if anybody has a problem with it. You better suck it up, buttercup, and deal with it. Do Adam all said hashtag deal with it. And that's exactly what these fanboys are doing. Same with Antifa and Black Lives Matter and bullshit like that. This is what it is. It's socialistic ideas in the gaming community now. And it's retarded. Okay? It's retarded. I'm a 40-year-old male. I live in my own house, have my own car, have my pretty good raise this last couple of days ago. Over $1 was the buck that you raise. I've been with the company for almost 17 years. I make great money. I'm not gonna throw that away over a bunch of crap I don't agree with. But then again, I'm not gonna sit there and eat shit either. I call the company I work for out on BS when they do BS, but I also praise them when they do things right. Give everybody a raise and checking everybody's credentials, make sure everybody has the right amount of money for the job, and keep people here and doing barbecue and stuff like that. That is that is team building. What the fanboys are doing on Steam and the rest of these damn sites are not fan building. They're destroying the fan base. I play Battlefield. I'll probably get a good game probably in Battlefield 2042 somewhere. But you're constantly being mowed down and you have to get good and your hits are still not responding properly. Could I have an SMG or LMG and I'm laying in somebody with damn freaking high caliber rounds? He shoots me 2 times, I'm dead. I was shooting him for almost a second before. So to me, Battlefield 2042 is dead in the water. And if it dies out a very miserable death, good. Because Battlefield 2042 has no reason to exist. And I say again, say it before, I'm a fool for backing it up. I should have known something was wrong when the beta was bad, but I now know it'd be better, or would be better. I should never have bought the game. Not because I'm not good, because the game is crap and they ain't gonna fix it. They're gonna cater to the Call of Duty crowd and make spin trolling, no scoping, and other crap where people are spawn killing from 20 miles away. We can't get 2 feet without getting shot by somebody. But okay, because it's you gotta get good. No, it's not getting good. No, it's called target practice, and that's wrong. That's why I stopped playing the game completely. I only play it very little, if few at all. But now I'm getting tired of even playing with you. I might not play it at all. Uh, and the game Mafia, hell, that game has bugs like crazy, but you know what? It's playable. Yeah, it stutters when I'm driving. I have a 5600X with 16 gigabytes of RAM, 268 gigabytes of RAM. So I have good two good SSDs, um, 3 gens in my rig. So obviously it's not anything outside of maybe the RAM could be having issues, but the RAM is not even being 50% used. On some areas it is. Now I played the motel area when I was running through the motel. That was using a lot of RAM. but it could be video RAM from the. But then again, it requires a 1080 for recommended positions. I have a 2060, so obviously my graphics card is not the problem. But going back to what I'm saying though is this: we have to stop the fanboyism. Really, I understand you want to protect your piece of plastic, your favorite favorite racing game, your favorite sports game. Okay, I understand that. And if you're a 16-year-old kid, this doesn't apply to you because your parents bought you for Christmas an Xbox and you hold Xbox your heart, PlayStation 5, whatever. Hey, congratulations, getting one of those. Congratulations for getting one of those things. Then what? Congratulations, you got one. So I understand you're free to go. You don't worry about this. But if you have your own money and you're not tied down by mommy and daddy, buying your games for you and consoles for you, you need to grow up and be an adult. Really, grow up. Really, just grow up. Life's too short to be a fanboy. I understand you like Battlefield 2042. Hey, heck, I like Battlefront too. But I'm not gonna sit there in my dying breath and fight it and argue and scream and convulse. I'm not gonna do that crap. It's a good game, but there's times where it's hard to play because you get those people who are just spawn or just camping in an area and you can't get it. You can't get them out for nothing. You got to level the area to get them out of there, and I understand that. But sometimes people are really good, skillful at the game. There's two different types of people that I admire most. The ones that are notoriously good because they play the game correctly and they know what they're doing, and those who try to better themselves by playing it, and those fanboys who think, "Well, I 240 hours in the game," and you're probably camping 20 miles away from a damn location, just sniping people because you want to get your 20,000 prestige stupid little token or whatever how you're going after. So I'm like, get a life, please. Just no, get a life. Stop. Get a life. Just turn off your console or your PC and go get a life. That's why I play games like Tomb Raider and Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 2, it's a hard ass game. You kick my ass all the time. But I play games like this because I want to challenge my mind. I play games like Tomb Raider that challenge me to think things. I play games like Resident Evil that makes me conserve ammo and think about situations. I don't sit there and play Battlefield because I want to, think of a battle plan. No, it's simple. You run around and shoot people, or in this case, you hide with a sniper rifle, 20 miles win kill people. You know, there is no basic strategy in Battlefield because you can't communicate with anybody. If you could, people won't talk to you anyway. You know, yeah, the only last good game to talk to is Call of Duty 4 and Halo 3. And those games don't have anybody communicating anymore because, everybody's so self centered. It's hard to talk to people. But I understand the Call of Duty crowd. There's a lot of people who love Battlefield 2042, who love it to death, who think it's a great game, it's the best game in the world. And that's fine. Those people are excused because they got the game. Maybe they got the game for birthday or the Christmas gift, and they're going to fight like hell to make good and be good at it. And that's fine. If you got early Christmas gift, you got Battlefield 2042 early Christmas gift, and you're really hard into it. You're going at it, you're getting it, and you're mowing them down. You're doing your best to win. Hey, by all means, have fun. I'm not here to rain on your parade because you're not a fanboy. Your parents bought you for Christmas or early Christmas gift, the birthday gift, whatever, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna play this. Thanks, mom. My dad only game I got so far. I'm gonna go play my new Xbox or Xbox One or PC. Go for it. Go nuts. That's fine. You're excused too as well because you don't matter in this conversation because it's not about you. But the fanboys bother me because they destroy good games. The fanboys of Call of Duty and fanboys of Battlefield, get together and have little meetings with themselves, little therapy sessions, and all they do is tear down good games and destroy them. Battlefield 2042 should have team deathmatch, a massive one, 128 players. It should have open mics on all players maybe four at a time. Maybe the squad or the squad commander has all communications. Like in Battlefield 3 and 4, mostly 3 I think it was. And you have all that stuff going good, and you have score leaderboards, and you do good. They don't have that here. Why is that? Because they want to make everybody feel special. Battlefield 2042 is woke, okay? It's a woken game with woken nonsense. You go woke, you become broke. The game didn't get poor reviews because people like the fact that they can't communicate with their friends or can't communicate people cross gen. I guarantee you can make cross gen chat really easy. It's not that hard to do. But because of Microsoft, Xbox, or maybe EA is being lazy as dog shit, don't want to do nothing, being stupid, don't want to do nothing either. They just kowtow, roll over, and play dead. And that to me bothers me a lot more than it should bother me. Like I said though, I worked 8 hours tonight. Got off early, could let people go early. Um, so I have a life, pretty good life for myself. I don't have time to sit here and babysit and educate a bunch of baby Hueys out there, telling people how they should act. If you're a fanboy, a piece of plastic or a piece of in this case, a digital code, you need to get some serious psychological help. You go find a doctor and tell about your mother or something. Talk about your mother or something because there's something wrong with you. Yeah, I was a fan of Nintendo when we went on Nintendo. 'Cause I was a kid back then. I didn't know anything. I got older. I bought both consoles, PS4 and Xbox, PlayStation and Xbox. I didn't care. And knowing the GameCube, I had a Sega Dreamcast. I didn't care. Whatever I wanted, I bought. Now Dreamcast, I think I got for my birthday. That was the tail end of the Dreamcast lifespan. But I still played a lot of good games on it. I had fun with it. But I knew the game was coming. Consoles was coming to an end. I didn't sit there and fight like hell to throw you know Sega catapult boulders at anybody because I knew the Sega was going out. But you know something? I do miss the old days of gaming where you had fun. But nowadays it becomes more of a competition to fight about fanboyism. Like the gaming generation, myself, has to listen to a bunch of kids, squeakers, arguing, even some adults arguing about the favorite game. Listen, if you like Halo, be Halo. If you like Call of Duty, Call of Duty. If you like Battlefield, be Battlefield. But don't be a fanboy saying everything is crap because your precious little game. Because there are better games out there. Counter Strike is a better game both than Halo, than Battlefield, and Call of Duty will ever won't be. It's a very simplistic game, but also a very hard game. Easy to learn, very hard to master. But once you understand it, it is a very fun game. It's extremely hard because there's no spin trolling, no scope, no Rambo run around like Rambo. I'm your worst nightmare. Crap. No, you're in a squad for a reason. Even Rainbow Six was decent, but people need to just step back and look at what they're doing. Okay, look what you're doing, saying to each other. You're arguing with adults about a game that came out with issues. Day one, well, actually before day one, and you're gonna stand there and morph in your fanboy suit, Mighty Morphin Fanboy Ranger, and you're gonna fight to your dying breath over a game that within a year will be outdated by something else that comes down. Listen, folks, I play my Switch not all the time, but I play it. I don't go, oh my god, no, Nintendo is awesome. No, Nintendo is Nintendo. They do their own thing. Like Ratchet and Clank won best game of the year, or whatever. So I haven't played a PlayStation game in about 3 years, 4 years. My PS4 is so old, I don't know if I turn it on, it might burst into flames. Now I wanted to get a PS5, I couldn't get one. I should have got a Pro instead, but I waited too long. And but it doesn't bother me. If I had a Pro, I would probably wouldn't have mattered about the five for a while. If I had a brand new PS4 Pro, I probably would play that on my 4K TV. It'd be too poor checkable rendering, but you know what? It'd be game, be something better and playing. Better resolution, better frame rate. Hey, nothing wrong with that at all. But that doesn't bother me because I'll get a PS5 or I'll play it on PC when it comes to PC. Because Sony has to deal with Steam right now. They're putting games on PC. So why am I going to run there and go buy a $2,000 gaming console? Same with Battlefield 2042. It'll probably be on Game Pass Ultimate within the next 6 months or a year. So why are you rushing out there to go buy something? See, fanboys don't understand this, and I'm trying to get this myself. And this is, I know I'm on a little rant here, but it just bothers me. We have stupid people out there running around, acting stupid, thinking they have to be in control of everything. You could be normal just a little teeny tiny little bit. You could act like a human being and not some cyborg. This is why people look at us now. It's like, oh, you're one of those gamers. You freak out over crap. You run around like a bunch of retards. What the hell's wrong with these people? And that's what people look at. Like we are. I know that ain't the case. I know that ain't the case. But you can't sit there and tell somebody who doesn't understand that. you know. So I think it's time for people to understand what is going on out there and what is being said and what is being done. And fanboyism needs to be put to rest in a sense that if if you like it, that's fine. More power to you. I'm not going to tell you can't like something and fight for it. But what I can tell you is this though: if you do not understand that you're a fanboy and you're attacking people like myself who are adults, who have their own money, who pay their own bills, who don't have mommy credit card, daddy credit card, you are the problem. And you will continue to be the problem. And that's the problem right there. It's not about being right, about doing right. And if you guys learn anything from me, is I've learned and I lived a long enough life, 40 years old. I hope we have another 40 years left, hopefully, in me to actually make something, make a change in people's lives. That as you get older, you're like, you know what? I was kind of a dumb fanboy back then. You have that moment eventually. I still play games to this day. I'm a 40-year-old gamer. The average gamer is about 42, 43 years old. Now I'm 2, 3 years younger than the average gamer. Heck, my father's 75 years old playing racing games on his computer. Go figure. Gaming is a sport, is a hobby that everybody can pick up and play. No pun intended. But fanboy make it sound like you only gotta be a certain gamer or a certain this. No, you don't. Be yourself. Be a gamer. Don't be some damn dilettante robot. No, you're not a cyborg. You're not a machine. Stop acting like one. You're a human being. Some people play games to relieve stress and relieve their bad day or whatever they have in life going on, and they escape in the game. And you're acting like a 5-year-old because you play 240 hours and you don't know how to play the game. A lot of people don't. A lot of people cannot play Super Mario Brothers very well. My generation, we can play it almost with our eyes closed. Not really, but we can play it very easily. In Contra, the original Contra on NES. A lot of people, young people, can't play that game because the game is too difficult for them. They don't have the patience, but also the understanding of what they're playing. Like I don't I don't play Minecraft. I don't play these battle royale games. I have no need for them. It's not my cup of tea. But these youngsters can pull it out and play it like you wouldn't believe. Pull the controller out and play it like you wouldn't believe. They could do the flossing and do all their crap and play with their eyes closed. Not really, but they could play with their eyes closed and just mow they mowed along with you. Everybody has their cup of tea. I'm not a fanboy of the old stuff, but I respect it a lot more than the new stuff because it's part of my generation. It's what I grew up with. And you guys, when you get older, you'll understand too why I'm saying this stuff. But yeah, guys, so I don't have a problem with Battlefield 2042, even though it's broken and it's garbage. But I got a problem with the fanboys who think they have to defend a game that they won't call out the BS on because their masters might take away said game. Listen, the game, if EA goes out of business tomorrow, no, EA might buy them up. But the problem is, though, will that change EA's practices of making crappy games? It maybe meant make better games, especially if Microsoft get rid of all the people, if they said buy them up, if EA went out of business or had financial problems. But that won't happen because Battlefield 2042 sold pretty well, even though it's hard rate. People are like, you know what? I'm gonna dive in it anyway because I like it. You know what? Put on your swimming gear and go have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that, folks. In closing, people will still buy this game for the kids or the Christmas gift or even on Steam holiday sales. Go for it. If you're like, you know what, Crisis, I'm gonna dive into it because I like Battlefield. Hey, put on your swimming trunk and cap and dive on in. More power to you. I have no problem with that because that's your money. You do what you want with it. But don't complain. So somebody says bad thing about your game because there are bad problems with the game. Now all has been fixed. Hit detection is still off because I shot somebody with a light machine gun, high caliber rounds. You can't tell me that they have magically have force shield now. So that being said, guys, that's my video. Thank you for watching. I know it's a weird video of the week. I usually don't do stuff during the week because I try to keep myself in tune with sleeping and working. But yes, I got off early night. I'm gonna make a video when I get time to rest a little bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. This is Christ169 once again. When down there below, like, subscribe, turn notification, ring that bell. Video, thumb up, thumb down. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thanks again.